Keith, just talk to me about it. How do we get to 10 million gigs played on Q? Just tell me about it.
Well, it's at least 10 million.
Okay, yeah, all right.
So it's been going around 10 years now. We see Q in all kinds of places, and we kind of looked at the numbers and thought, well, yeah, the amount that we've sold and the amount of gigs it does per year, we've hit at least 10 million gigs now.
So that's pretty incredible how widely it's been adopted. And as much as you can, and I expect you'll do a very good job on it, tell me how and why these people are using it in those different settings.
Well, there's a whole ecosystem around our Q range. So you have a D-Snake connection on the back. You can use it with the AR and AB boxes. You've got free apps for it. It works with our Mi system. So we see things like studios using Qs to do monitor mixes for headphones. We see it used in education because it's so easy to use. We see it used in studios. It's a really, really good desk for studios. You've got built-in audio, USB audio interface. And you've also got the free app, so you can use that for the monitor mixes. So a band that's recording can control their own mix. You've got door control built in as well, so you can use it as a control surface. So yeah, works really well in studio. There's all these different applications and all these things around Q that just makes it suitable for all these applications.
One of the things people are constantly pointing out, and hopefully you can explain this to me a bit better than I'd be able to kind of read about, is ease of use. What does that mean to you as someone who works in as part of the design build? And what does it mean to a sound engineer who's potentially looking at purchasing a Q?
So with Q, we wanted to make sure everything was really easy to use for people who maybe are less experienced. They could just walk up to it, and also people who've just never used it before but have more experience with mixers. So it works very much like an analog desk, in terms of you've got one input on the back, which is clearly labeled, one fader. Then everything else in the GUI, in the software, all of that's developed in-house from scratch. Mm-hmm. So we develop everything from the metalwork to the software, yeah, to designing the GUI, to the effects units in-house. So everything's just a couple of button presses away, really, really quick to use, basically.
Obviously, ease of use, reliability. So if you have to look at two benchmarks of the Q series, a lot of people kind of go, oh, well, you can use it everywhere, and it's so easy to use. And the other thing is reliability, like reliability. I've seen them, in every single place in the world. I think we get tagged in it on social. Tell me about what went into making it this reliable, because that's mad. I know there's like a mad science department here at Allen Heath, but just kind of flesh that out a little bit more for me.
But because we develop everything in-house, so that's all of the metalwork, the PCBs, all of the board layouts, all the components that go into it, we're making sure that everything works and is designed to work with every other part of it. So it just does what it needs to do really, really reliably. We've had Qs that have been left on, they're fanless, so we've had Qs that have been left on for like a year, just running for a year, and they'll just keep going, which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. So they're just designed to just work, and I think it's testament that they've been out for 10 years now. There's units out there that are 10 years old, still working every day.
Thanks for taking the time, man. It's awesome to hear about something. 10 million gigs is crazy. I've got one more question though. 10 million more?
I see no reason why not. The mixer is obviously the heart of any system setup, and the Q is an amazing mixer to put in that place. So yeah, absolutely, 10 million more.
Brilliant. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.